All right, let's talk about the dreaded bar chord. People who are starting out on the ukulele hear the word bar chord and just think of their fingers hurting a lot and never ever being able to get this chord right. And simply not the case. Guitar players also know this fear, and I know many guitar players who have simply refused to ever learn a bar chord. Ukulele is a little bit easier, but either way, you should learn the bar chords because it just opens things up for you. But I just want to talk about what I'm going to call a movable shape, because instead of using the word bar chord, we're going to take a shape and we're going to be able to move it up and down the neck, and then you can play other chords using that exact same shape, and that's what a bar chord allows you to do. So in a bar chord, your finger, your pointer finger, is really just laying across every string on a certain fret, and then you build the chord from there. So what I want to talk about is making an E chord, because all we're going to do is take the D shape, and this is one of the reasons, like oftentimes people will play a D starting with their first finger and going down, but I always teach it second, third, and fourth fingers, and I'll show you why in a second. So there's your D chord, and to make an E chord, all you're going to do is take that D shape and move it up 2 frets, and then what you have to do is your finger kind of does the job of the nut here, where you're barring the whole second fret, and then you're playing your D chord, and that's an E. And it's a little tricky. It's a weird position to get your fingers into, but once you learn it, then move up 1 more fret. There's your F. Another one is an F sharp, which you won't use a lot, and we'll get into F sharp minor in another lesson. Move it up 1 more where your finger is barring the 5th fret, and there's a G chord. So it's just another way to play your G chord. And that is a movable chord shape, and I'm going to do lessons on some other movable shapes, and it just gives you more options when you're playing, and depending on what song you're doing, if you're on a D and you want to move right up to the E, it's so simple, back down. So learn your bar chords, learn your movable chord shapes, and I'll be teaching you more in the very near future. See you.